Hi, kindergarten families. My name is Holly Compton. I'm the MBUSD district math coach, and we are going to look at a story problem today called part whole, and the whole will be unknown, which basically for us is an addition problem. But we are going to make sure our kids are thinking about the story as we are going and that they are really thinking about what is happening. All right, so we don't need to tell them that they are learning a part whole or whole unknown story. We don't have to tell them that. We're just going to tell them to imagine. Okay, that part's just for the adults. All right, so our story today is going to be talking about apples. So Mrs. Smith's class went to an apple farm. Each student got to pick red apples and green apples. How many apples did each student pick all together? All right, so we are trying to get them to imagine if they went to an apple farm and they got to pick some red apples and they got to pick some green apples, how many apples they picked all together. All right, so simple addition story. We've got 2 and 3, 2 and 9, 12 and 9. Here's the thing. This is the kindergarten standard right here. This is what they have to leave kindergarten knowing, how to add within 5. So if they are still working on that, please allow them to do so. We do not want them to come up to these number sets and have terrible strategies, and then they don't have 2 plus 3 down. All right, so make sure if 2 plus 3 feels good to them, that's what they're doing. All right, so let's try it out with 2 and 3. Each student got to pick 2 red apples and 3 green apples. And we're trying to find out how many each student picked all together. So they might model with mathematics. So they might actually show 2 red apples and 3 green apples like this, and then count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or they might start with 2 and then count on and say 2, 3, 4, 5. And then as they start progressing in their strategy, they might realize, oh, I could start with the larger number, 3, 4, 5, right? So that's called counting on. They might also draw things out. So you're going to want to bust out the colors for this one because colors are very helpful to kids when they're trying to figure out an answer to a story. So if they say, let's try out 2 and 9 for this one. Each student got to pick 2 red apples. Okay, so 2 red apples and then 9 green apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then they might take those and add them all together. So they might just count on from 9 and say 9, 10, 11. Or maybe they start getting crafty and they say, we can move 1 right here, and this whole line would be 10. And then it would be 1 more, 11, right? So we just want to let them think about the situation that's being presented to them and kind of model with mathematics. That's the big thing. Make sure that they have tools, crayons, all kinds of things to help them get their brains wrapped around what's being asked of them. All right, families, I'll see you next time. Bye.